watching Local 10, home of justnews.com and justweather.com.
Still ahead this morning, parking in Miami. The city wants to be in charge of the parking, but the parking authority says it's a money grab for them. A closer look at the ballot issue next. When the voters in Miami head to the polls Tuesday, they're going to be asked whether to give control of the Miami Parking Authority to the city.
Miami's mayor says the agency can be run more efficiently, but opponents say it's just a money grab for the financially strapped city. Local 10's Janine Stanwood breaks it all down.
When you feed these meters in Miami, you're feeding the coffers of the Miami Parking Authority, the MPA, which controls all 300-some thousand parking spaces in the city and has been since 1955.
They've been lauded as one of the best parking organizations in the world.
Board member Tom Jelke doesn't make a dime at the MPA. No one on the board does, which is independently run and given a budget by the city. When the MPA turns a profit, the city gets a cut, an average of $2 million a year.
I've been on the board for 5 years. The city's never complained once about any of our budgetary issues.
So why does Mayor Tomas Regalado want a city takeover? Come Election Day, that issue will be on the ballot as a referendum that looks like this.
I think there are very large salaries. I think that the MPA is not living to the times that we're living in now.
The mayor says he wants to cut costs, and the MPA is ripe for the cutting. Records show its top-paid execs made between $100,000 and $184,000 last year, and that's not including benefits.
These are difficult times, and this is not just a takeover. This is not a power grab.
But what would happen if the city and not the Miami Parking Authority ran all of these lots?
If they're really trying to create more profits, there's one of two things they can do.
Jelke fears a city takeover will either raise the cost of parking or the city will sell the spaces to a private company. It happened in Chicago, where the city made tons of cash up front but lost control of their own parking spaces. Prices skyrocketed.
I mean, it's a mess.
There is no plan at all to sell the assets of the city of Miami.
Regalado says that won't happen. The fine print on the referendum says it could.
I mean, I think the city's shown over years that it's incapable of being financially solvent.
We want to know if we can get more money for the city.
Next week, voters will decide. In Miami, I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.
And for a break.